Hello, today's tip is about easing up on yourself, just letting that pressure go a little bit. So I'm recording this one during lockdown, which you can tell by my roots. Um, and um, I've been glad to say I've been coaching lots of women during this time. And a pattern I'm noticing that's even more prevalent now than it is in normal times is this pressure that we just put on ourselves to do, be, and deliver everything. And it's understandable because we are in unprecedented times right now. But I wish I could say this is just a reaction to the current situation. But of course, that's not the case because we have a tendency to do this all of the time. But certainly, what I'm hearing right now is that I'm not as productive as I want to be. I'm not getting this, that, and the other done. I'm having mad days. I don't feel at myself, and all of these things. And it's like, hold on a minute. And I've done it to myself, I will admit. Just take a breath and focus and look at what's really important right now. If you're running around trying to save the world for everybody else, what are you doing for you? And it's really important that even in the most challenging of times, that we remember to take that moment for ourselves. You know the old adage that you can't sip from an empty cup. You have to replenish the cup so that then you can help others. And if you're not taking that time for you, you are going to burn out. A burnout is nasty. Burnout can take a long time to recover from. And even if it isn't a total burnout, it can damage your confidence, your sense of self, and it can eat you up. And it's actually very linked with imposter syndrome, with perfectionism is one of the major causes of imposter syndrome. And all of these things kind of ball up together to create this whole mess of stress. So the first thing is to take a breath and to remember to do that regularly throughout the day. And to focus on, we can get guilty feel guilty when we're like, oh, I have a list of this, that, and the other to do, and I haven't got this done, and I'm not doing anything well. I'm only half doing everything. If I've heard that once, I've heard it 1,000 times. It's a cycle, and you're not going to break it without some effort. So take that breath, focus, and look at, right, with the time that I actually have, not that I delusionally think I have, with the real time. And I've worked out in this current situation, I have probably on the best days 4 good working hours in me, where I'm not being interrupted, and they're not in a chunk. Like, let's not get ridiculous here. But where I'm not being interrupted, where I'm not feeling like, and that's on the best day. So on the worst day, it could be half an hour. And I know some of you have more pressures, maybe that somebody is expecting, but I have a pressure of I have to feed my whole family too. So it's being realistic about that time, and then focusing on what's important. Like, if you were to take all the balls you're juggling and say, these ones are the glass balls, these are the ones that cannot be dropped, because once they smash, they're gone. And these are the rubber ones. These are the ones that will bounce. Or even if they're stone, whatever it is, they'll hit the floor and they'll stay there. Some will bounce and keep a bit of momentum themselves. Some will hit the floor and stay there until you pick them up. And it's focusing on, yeah, this is the important stuff. This is the stuff I can't let go, and I will build that in this way. This is the stuff I've just got to let go of. I park it, I dump it, I delegate it, but you ain't doing it. That's one of the key things. And, you know, the other stuff is I'll schedule into it. I'll get it to it when I get time. And one of the glass balls is you and your health, physically and mentally. So you have to think, you know, if you're a single mum at home, trying to do work, trying to keep everybody alive, do all the rest of it, you've got minimal time. So you've got to think cleverly about how I build in a few me moments. And it could just be moments. But the key is you've got to recognise them as me moments. So I did a coaching call with somebody in the car today, a me moment. They couldn't get any peace anywhere else. They went to the car. They had half an hour with me. Nobody died, I don't think, because I haven't heard that. I'm hoping that's the case. And they took that time. But they said, this is for me. And it's even if it's just lock the bathroom door and take a few deep breaths and say to yourself, this is my moment. I'd sing now if I could. What's she called? Martine McCutcheon's song. I can't sing. It's an awful song. I won't do it to you. But recognise this is my moment for me and I need this to recover. So if you've got the luxury of being able to get a walk on your own, may not be every day, but a couple of times a week, some exercise. I am eating into my precious work hours and doing half an hour of a dance app every day to get me focused, and it's making the world of difference. Is it going to bed a bit earlier and listening to a sleep meditation? What's your thing? But take it and recognise that this is your moment and shake the pressure off. So what have I talked to you about? Focus on what's important. Give yourself some time and learn, like Taylor Swift says. I'm full of the tunes today, Anna. Shake off the stuff that doesn't fucking matter. Like, if we've learned anything from this situation, there's a load of shit that we do that really doesn't matter. Let that go. So I hope that tip has been useful today. Whether we're still in lockdown or not, when you see this, it's the same. We do it to ourselves. Stop it. Have a great day, have a great week, and I'll see you soon.